Okay, good afternoon once again. I hope you are full with your lunch. So this time, for those who have questions or queries regarding this webinar, you may reserve your questions in the later part after our discussants or resource speakers is done with their topics. That is then the time that we will entertain your questions. So for now, for this afternoon session, I will give to you our education program supervisors for English to discuss to us about technical assistance and coaching in LDM2. That will be discussed by Ma'am Maria Eva S. Edon. And for those, and reminding you, later we'll be posting the Katami link for the Katami for this webinar. Please don't forget to answer the Katami. Katami and attendance is required for you to receive your certificate of participation. So, once again, I hope Ma'am Eva is now ready. So once again, for your questions, just type your questions in the chat box, and in the later part, we'll be entertaining your questions. I will be reading your questions, and please address your question to a specific speaker for this webinar. So I would like to inform everybody that our Katami link will be open until September 10. And you are required to answer, there is a required question there for you to answer. So please kindly answer it according to what you have learned from this webinar. Again, our link for the Katami will be open for 1 week starting today, and it will be closed on September 11, 2020. So there is an ample time for you to answer the Katame. daghang ang mga gata. So, Ma'am Eva, Ma'am Maria Eva Esteban is now ready. So let us welcome Ma'am Eva with her topic. Ma'am Eva, good afternoon.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Hello. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. This afternoon, I am tasked to present to you technical assistance, no, for the learning action cells. So, may I present to you? Okay, next page. Next slide. Okay, so this is session 2, LDM2 for teachers, technical assistance and coaching in LDM2. Coaching actually simply means that it is a process based on mutual trust. This is a process of helping other people or other partners, no, in the different areas of specialization, so that the teacher and the mentee and the mentor will be able to attain a specific goal. Okay, so for our session objective this afternoon, the discussion will give information on how technical assistance or TA, coaching, and learning action cell will provide support in your learning as you go through the LDM2 course. Okay, so what is going to be the arrangement for LDM2, no? LDM coaching. So we will have LDM coaches, okay? And then technical assistance partners from the CO specialists and education forum partners, which will be chosen later on. Okay, so these CO specialists and education forum partners will choose also their regional assignments. So for instance, we have the LDM TAPs or coaches from the central office, the regional office, and the EF partners or education forum partners. So they will choose which region they will be assigned, no, for the mentoring and coaching. Okay, so region will constitute the regional TA or technical assistance or coaching team. Region through FTAD manages and assigns coaches or TAPs to schools divisions. Okay, so that's going to be either individual or team with consideration on the size of the division. So we will have the LDM TAPs or coaches from CO, RO, and education forum partners. They will be choosing the division where they want to belong to. Okay, so that actually it's going to be again according to the division size. Okay, then they will have there's going to have LDM2 coaches for every district or division, and then uh, each district and division will have coaches, no? And these coaches will be composed of the district and division supervisor and other instructional supervisors. So the assignment will actually vary. Okay? Region will constitute the regional TA coaching team. No? Again, there will be a training course for national or regional coaches. This will be assigned later, and this will be scheduled on a specific date by the central office. Okay, so the training will be for the LDM TAPS coaches from CORO and Education Forum partners. And then this course will be cascaded through a training course for LDM2 coaches or TAPS. Okay, so because the division and districts will be choosing the instructional coaches, and these coaches will constitute the coaches or mentors for the master teachers, head teachers, and department heads, and senior teachers. And these LAC leaders, which will be composed with MTs, HTs, and department heads or senior teachers, will be the ones to coach the uh, teachers in their learning action cells. Okay, so the number of learning action cells will actually depend on the size of the school and the size of the division. Okay, okay, what are the responsibilities of TAP or coach? First, provide PA or coaching for the LAC through the LAC leader. Second, directly provide individual TA or coaching when so requested by the individual partners in coordination with the LAC leader. And third, address concerns of partners individually or as a LAC through the LAC leader. So it's important that we understand that the LAC leader should be assigned in each LAC team so that there will be a continuous flow of uh, communication between the LAC teams and the instructional supervisors who will serve as mentors or coaches. Okay. Fourth, refer and address concerns to the coaching team through FTAD for appropriate action, or refer the concerns to appropriate official or office for appropriate action. And fifth, provide feedback to the LAC or individual members of the LAC through the LAC on the results of the action taken on the concerns raised. Okay, so communication here is very, very important. Now, who may serve as LAC leader for LDM2? Okay, so this is now the qualification for becoming a LAC leader for LDM2. For senior teacher, we can have master teacher, head teacher, department head, and other senior teachers who have proven competence and potential to lead the learning action cell. The LAC leader shall closely coordinate with the division LDM2 coach assigned to the LAC in terms of the following: A. Assignment of roles of other LAC members. B. Organizing and leading the team in the LAC sessions. And C. Monitoring of progress of individual members in the LDM course. Okay. Another important thing to note is that the LAC leader should be able to really know the content of the topics to be discussed during the LAC session. Para bang one or two steps ahead si LAC leader so that he or she could be able to address the concerns of the LAC members and bring these concerns to the LDM coach if ever the LAC leader is not able to really, or if the concern is beyond, no, the authority of the LAC leader. So he needs to coordinate with the coach for so that all issues and concerns uh, of the LAC members are being immediately addressed. Okay, so I think all of those things are the very salient points to remember uh, for the technical assistance and uh, the composition of the LAC. Okay, so uh, the actually my presentation is just very short, and I hope that during your LAC you will be able to really address the needs no, of the school and of the teachers during your LAC session. Thank you very much and good afternoon. Yeah. Okay, Ma'am Jennifer. So if you have concerns, if you have questions regarding your LAC sessions, you can always ask no, through your district supervisors and then or your principal, and then you may also um, uh, ask directly the supervisors concerned for clarifications if you feel that you need those concerns immediately addressed, specifically in terms of the conduct of the learning action cells in your respective areas. Okay, Ma'am Jennifer. The next session. Okay, so while waiting for Ma'am Jennifer, siya. Okay, so any concern so far?
Okay, thank you so much, Ma'am Eva. This time I will give to you Dr. Ruben L. Tabar, Education Program Supervisor for MAPE, to discuss to us session 4. Ruben.
Hello ma'am, good afternoon. Madungog ra ko ma'am.
Ah, yes, sir.
Okay, good afternoon Superintendent Dr. Edelberto L. Oclinaria, and also our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Rosemary T. Pasisar, and to our two chiefs, Dr. Ablin and Dr. Carbonera, to all the participants, to all the PSDSS and EPASS who are listening, good afternoon. Okay, my task this afternoon is to discuss to you decision 4. Kana. Kajut lang ha. Hala. Adara. Wala. Wala, Earl. Wala nakita na ako. Okay. Okay, so my task this afternoon is to discuss about session 4, LDM2 for teachers, synthesis, next step, and activity evaluation. Now, since you have already enough knowledge of this course on the learning delivery modalities, learning process in the different modalities, and also in the conduct of the LAC in your respective schools. So this time, we will proceed now to the session 4. Now, in here, we will know how far have you learned and how ready are you in the implementation of this module, LDM2. Okay. So in this session, you will summarize what you have learned from the orientation session and evaluate the conduct of the orientation and be committed to finish this course. So here is the question. What are your top 3 takeaways from this activity? So for your answer, you can access or you go to www.menti.com and type the code 5667655. Again, your code is 5667655. So I will give you 5 minutes to answer this. Sa kung ano ko sa kung kuan. This time I have not received any answers. So you will be given 5 minutes to answer to give your answers. Okay, so I have already received um, several answers, no? So what are your top three takeaways from this activity? We have here, um, one is modalities. No, so as you have learned from other speakers, so we have discussed the different modalities, no, discussed by our speakers. So it was during your lock session, during the conduct of your lock session. So you are going to identify or um, uh, emphasize or what are those modalities which is suited or adapted in your school. So another, we have also here another takeaways. We have here for internet connection. So I think this is a great challenge for all of us, no? So especially for those in the hinterlands. So some of our schools in the remote areas will not be able to access be, on the online teaching because of the poor inter or no lack of internet connection. Another also we have here teaching modalities. New knowledge. Okay, so I think uh, as we introduce now, we are facing now the new normal. So we learn a lot of things on how to introduce the different modalities in our school. So I think this is a new knowledge for all of us, a new challenges for all of us, because the situation that we have now, we learn a lot of things, especially not especially to our teachers, because some of our teachers are involved, especially in the making of the video lessons, the audio lessons. So they experience a lot of challenges, especially for the editing of videos and the editing of the audios. So I think this is a new knowledge for all of us. So I think we will not. Okay, we will proceed to another activity. Kani? Ah, wala. Wala. Naman. Ano? Okay. So let's proceed now to the activity evaluation. So as what Ma'am Eva said a while ago, so all your questions or your answers will be done here here in this activity evaluation. So we have here, um, okay, for the course orientation for your evaluation, so go to deped.in/LDM course orientation and accomplish the activity evaluation. Okay, so you are going to finish this evaluation. Oh, mura man eh. Again, for your evaluation, deped.in/LDM course orientation. Okay. So for your LDM modules for teachers, you can access this Bitly LDM2 modules. You can download, or Dr. Earl Villagonzalo will provide the copies of all the slides or topics to your school heads and to our PSVS. So I think that would be all. So thank you for listening. Good afternoon.
Okay, thank you so much, Sir Ruben. So for your questions, Sir Flor, do we have questions
Di na
there
po
in the
makita
chat
ang
box?
akong
Wala? Okay, so I think the link is already given by Sir Ruben as to where you can access or where you can download the modules for LDM2 for teachers. So I heard Sir Earl will be providing also the link of the modules for LDM2. So there's no question, clarification regarding this webinar. So once again, for your Katame, the Katame link is being posted now, and the attendance link is also posted. Please sign in with the attendance and do the Katame for you to receive the certificate. Once again, our link for the Katame will be open until September 10. So you have an ample time to answer the Katame. So no Katame, only attendance, no certificate. So by the way, before I forget, your certificate for the learning learning delivery. Uh, what's that title, Sir Floor? Technology tools for learning and development that would be sent to you through your emails. And we are just waiting for the electronic signature of SDS. So wait for it. Maybe next week, siguro, we can send it through your email. So once again, there's no question, clarification. Thank you so much for your attendance. And once again, keep safe and God bless everyone.